GingerGM.
Hi everyone, and yes, we're off streaming with another Title Tuesday, and it's even stronger than last time. I mean, have a look at the guys at the top there. Unbelievable. Grizchuk is the 3rd seed. Hikaru is top seed. I do know that Hikaru is streaming as well, so you can you got some options today. You don't have to watch this man. There's other people to watch as well, but I will try and keep you entertained. I mean, okay, well, we're actually in straight away of a game, so I have to adjust the board. That's really annoying. I have to adjust the board while I'm playing. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll add another board. There we go. Okay, right, so hopefully you can see the board all right. Now, I often start very badly in the first game, and we are facing the Benko Gambit, so I'm going to try to take this a bit more seriously, but I play this Gambit line, you guys might see in a minute, and this is quite interesting, but I don't think it's very good for white. So I hope my opponent's not watching this. I'm not gonna say what he should play, but this is my little Gambit line that I play. If he takes here, then, well, just in case he's watching, I don't want to give too many lines away. But let's just say I want to try to checkmate him on d6. So the knight, is it good or is it bad on this square? That is the question that my opponent has to think about at the moment in time. And here's a couple of moves here, a couple of decent moves. I've always got a4, so the knight should be sort of okay, you know. I don't like people gambiting on my arse. You're totally right there. You're totally right there, Tom. Okay, that is a move I'm not so aware of. So, now we could... Does he want to bring the knight here? Can we go some funky stuff? Or do I just go knight f3? Knight f3, and if he takes queen e2 as an idea. Let's develop normally. The idea is if he takes here, I go queen e2. And this lines my queen up against his king. When I have ideas of knight takes d6. So that's one idea. But I'm going to continue with a normal developing move because I might try to open him up with e5 here. And thank you for subscribing, Haspario. Very kind of you. Hello to everyone else who's, by the way, joined in here. I haven't had much of a chance to introduce. I'll get more time to say hello after the first game. So we'll chill out a little bit after the first game. But it's a very big Title Tuesday, and the thing about this is, I think it's 10 rounds. If you win this tournament, you get an invite to the strongest open of all time. It's not even an open, it's a qualifier for the candidates. So it's really strong. I'm not actually drinking any alcohol today. I'm having a couple of days off. It's got to be done now and again. So no Duvel today. Just, you know, I might have a cappuccino later, as long as it doesn't keep me up all night. So my opponent's a CM from Mexico. Are you like hello Jobius? Yeah, the Duvel sponsorship was my dream come true. Okay, so he's gone here. Now I'm going to continue with e5. I want to try to attack him as quickly as I can. And maybe my knight can travel into c6. I've also got d6 here as an interesting possibility. Takes bishop here. But I think this move makes a lot more sense. I have this square for the knight and maybe d6 and taking on f7. So it's getting very tactical. I'm up a lot on the clock. Like bishop here, maybe d6. Maybe knight takes... Maybe even knight takes f7. If he can castle, he's probably okay. Queen e2 is another option. So d6 looks good. Castles, knight c6, and then we take there. So it's a very complex position. If I take here, is that bullshit? Probably. Knight c6, you can go queen d7. So d6 I like. Trying to open up the position a little bit. Trying to get some attack to this pawn. If he castles, then I'm going to go in with knight c6. So this is my idea now. And I'm going to try to take on c7 with something next move. I don't know what I'll take with yet. With the pawn or with the knight. And I'm hoping Derek Derek Daddy-O, the D pawn, will be a very happy O pawn. Okay, so pawn takes here. It's a bit messy. I'm going to take with a knight. And this means it's a check, so I'll be able to get my king castle. Now, he's got bishop here. It's quite a good diagonal, but I don't think I should be too scared of that at the moment. My knight's okay. The first round, I'm always like, you know, I need a little... I normally warm up, you know, slowly. So I'm pawn up now. This is good. This is good news. And this is a very strong pawn, but I don't know. He's got bishop here, bishop here. His position's not so bad because he's managed to get castled. So I probably want to bring this guy out next, yeah? But he's going to maybe put the knight on this square. So rook e1 looks sensible. Bishop here, developing moves. Maybe a4 is a safe move as well. But I'm kind of liking just rook e1. There's no threat here at the moment. So what about we just go rook e1. Get the rook on an open line. My opponent very short of time. He's gone very passive, so he's trying to swap off knights. Now, I'm not really worried about that because I even have the rook coming in here, but that will allow queen here and this idea, which I'm not too keen of allowing. So I will develop my last piece. He can take here, but I don't mind. Developing is key. And I can even take with a pawn on e7 if he captures on e7. Rook takes or pawn takes. Rook takes queen here, but this is looking pretty good. He's very short of time. As long as I don't blunder, this must be a great position for me. And again, I'm not even sure he's threatening to take this knight here in the position. So if he is, I take there. I'm just going to go a4 just to try to make sure my knight is defended. And now my knight's defended. I have many options. Now, as long as I don't move the queen. And if I go knight here, queen d6. Let's try this one. It's still a little bit like spicy here. Okay, I'm happy he took that one, because that was the one piece that was annoying me. I don't mind giving a pawn back because my d6 pawn is very strong in this position. And now I'm just going to go h3 for two reasons. I don't want his queen coming in here, and I just avoid any back rankers. But he's defending well, so I give him credit where credit is due. Now rook to e7 now. Let's go. Let's start to play a bit more tactical. It's a good idea to go a bit more tactical because I need to prepare myself for later rounds. And I'm hoping now this ending is going to be very good for me. Okay. What about this one? Just attacking his knight. And then I wanted queen my a pawn here. Okay. He didn't see the threat. So we'll just make sure I don't blunder. And this is all over for him now. So rook up. Should be a good start. Solid. I got one rating point. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, PPRTS got timed out. Hello, PP. Hello, Fine Gold. Go, Ginger. I'm warming up for you, son. I'm warming up for you. Hope you're doing all right, Mr. Fine Gold. We got our match at the end of the month, so I need to practice, man. I need to practice. Can you believe Hikaru's playing GM Joey in the first round? That's quite interesting. GM Joey's a bit of a legend. So I think Hikaru's just winning here, though. By the way, cool. I've just got a load of viewers come and join me. That's a bit weird. Where did you all come from, man? Where did you? I missed the raid there. I missed the raid. Thank you for the raid. Whoever raided? Who raided me? Who raided? Was that you, Ben? I've got to say thank you. Whoever it was who came over with the raid, that's very generous of you. Thank you very much for the raid. So cheers, Ben. That's the first time I said thank you for anything, Ben. You know, so, you know, you better take that thank you and shove it where the sun don't shine. No, just take it. You know, take it. It was a nice thank you. Thank you, Ben. Cheers, Ben. Oliver Nee, thank you for subscribing. So what I'm doing over here, I'm trying Title Tuesday, and Title Tuesday is like the strongest event online, and you can check out the players playing. This is actually probably today a bit of history has been made, because it is probably an okay. Can you see that? You can see some of the players playing there: Grizchuk, Hikaru, Neperonichi, Penguin. I mean, look at them. They're bloody. There's some good players playing. And if you scroll down, look at the GMs. These are all GMs. I probably should. Eric Hansen. Look at them all. GMs, 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 GMs. And then there's me. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm actually a GM. So what is the tournament? Well, it is Title Tuesday, and it's 10 rounds of 3-minute chess plus 2 seconds a move. Thank you to anyone who has subscribed to the channel. And the winner of this tournament is quite a special event. I was going to say it's a first, because it's I think this is the strongest ever historically online chess tournament ever. So I mean, it must be just looking at players. But the person who wins this gets a place in the Isle of Man competition. Everything paid for. What is the Isle of Man competition? The Isle of Man competition is a big open that is being played. Well, I'd say open. It's only open to, I think, the top 100 players in the world. And so I wouldn't be able to play. I'm not in the top 100, maybe even less than that, top 50 players in the world. And if you come to the top 2 at the Isle of Man, I think you get placed in the candidates. So this is my route to becoming world champion, basically. You know, I worked out the other day that if I win this tournament, and then so that's 11 games, then I go to the Isle of Man, I win that. That's like 10 games. Let's say 20 games. I get in the candidates, I win that. It's another 10 games. So, mate, am I right in thinking that in 30 games I could be challenging Magnus Carlsen for the World Championship match? Is that actually true? Is that? Am I thinking right there? Could I be playing against Magnus Carlsen in 30 games time? Maybe. Williams versus Carlsen 2021. Yeah, that'd be a rather embarrassing onslaught, won't it? We'll see. I don't know. Maybe I got that wrong. I don't know if the winner of Isle of Man gets in the candidates, but they're doing something very special there, because they're making it a qualifier, maybe for the World Cup knockouts. It's something, not the candidates. Maybe that's a bit too high, but it's something very important they're doing. I mean, you can go and check out the chess.com report. It's somewhere over there. You're getting somewhere, and you can get. Maybe you have to qualify from the Isle of Man. You get in the World Cup, and then you win the World Cup, then you get in the candidates. So I'm saying probably 40 games until I play Magnus Carlsen. 40 games. That's all right. That's doable. So let's have a look at who's up at the top. Obviously, there's going to be a little bit of a wait in between rounds. I'm just going to readjust this so you can see it properly. And these are the top players. Why are you blacking my screen? And there's a number of big names there. The dream is alive. That's it, Randall. The most important thing, the dream is alive. And as long as the dream is alive, everything is good. So you got, I mean, look at these guys though. Hikaru, you got this wonder kid who people have tipped as being next world champion. In second place. Someone is saying you go straight to the candidates from Isle of Man. Okay, so I could be playing Magnus Carlsen in 30 games. I was correct. Makes a nice change. Grizchuk. This guy is, I don't know, one of the best Russian players. I'm just guessing. You got Penguin up there. Cheeky little Penguin. So it's going to be interesting. Now, last month when I did Title Tuesday, I actually started with 5 out of 5, which, I'll be honest, completely, I don't know, it surprised me. I'm not that good. I'm really not that good. So it was quite surprising. So, and I was leading the tournament. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat that this time. I doubt it. But we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. So how many more games have we got going on? Well, the next round should be starting any second now. So I expect I'm going to get a very hard game. Okay, yes, I do. I'm getting, Tomaszewski. I think he was like world number 10. You know, Tomaszewski is a bloody good player. Okay, and he knows what to do against my Dutch. Okay, well, What am I going to play? I'm going to go for a French. So this is Avenge Tomaszewski. Have you heard of him? He's like 2750. And this is going to be a hard game. Hard challenge. So we're going for the classical French. And I'm hoping to get some attacking chances in this one. Now the line I play bishop e7. This is my modern way of playing. And I've forgotten the bloody theory already. I'm going to castle. It can't be too shabby. And now b6. This is it. I did look at this the other day. I did prepare this a long time ago. I think for a game. Actually, where did I prepare this? A game in Amsterdam, possibly. And the idea of b6 is defend c5. So bishop takes is interesting as well, no? Knight takes looks more natural. I can try to come in here. This is going to be a tough game, but let's do it. Let's come on. Let's do it. Let's take him down. Let's take down one of the best players ever. Okay, so he's trying to swap off this one. Now, if I take here, how does that work out? Knight take. If I go bishop here, is this so bad? I think I need to develop normally. Play some normal moves. My bishop might be able to come back round here if he so decides to capture on c6. My pawns here are okay. My pawn on e6 though, which is now ganging up against, could be a slight issue. So if I go knight here, that is the most dynamic move. Knight e4 is also interesting. Knight takes, pawn takes. Bishop takes, knight e5. Unfortunately, I've forgotten the theory. So if I go knight here and take here, I've got some problems with this pawn. So I'm certainly not in a hurry to go about doing that. Queen d6. It goes here. What about just queen c7? A sensible move. Let's play a sensible move for now. I hope I haven't walked into this one. At the moment, I can go knight d8. Or I can try going tactical with knight takes d4. This is another idea. I mean, this is probably all theory. Probably all a theoretical line. Maybe I should try something a bit more wacky against this guy, because these Russian guys are very well prepared. Very well prepared. So you want to kind of keep it a bit spicy against them. So I expect he's thinking about this move. So if he does go there, I may just retreat to d8, because then I'm threatening to win his bishop with c4 as well. Okay, so he's played a safety first move. Now this square is very possible that I can come in, so I can even try going a bit left wing over here, attacking the pawn, trying to come into this square. Knight e4 takes was the other line. Takes, knight here, rook d8. Let's go for the most aggressive move, and I've got to start moving a little bit quicker. We should try to keep things as aggressive as we can. Now pawn takes here is nothing, correct? So we keep it simple, and my intention is to try to get a rook to this square, which I'm going to play, hoping to get enough pressure against the pawn on d4. And now his knight is strong. If I take here, pawn takes. So where do I place the bishop now? Do I just come back? Let's just come back. Get out of harm's way. I've got to move quicker though. I've got a good bishop. He's got a very good knight. I can try to take his knight off at some point. Okay. Don't know. It's a move. Thank you for subscribing, PPRTS. And well, let's take that one. I don't know if this is correct. Quite a dynamic position. Maybe I should have taken on d4 before when he was in a pin. I was trying to get some tricks going in that position. Okay, so I'm thinking my bishop can come here, maybe attack a2. I don't really want to go for an ending, so I'll take with a pawn. I'm hoping to get some e3 blasting at some moment. So rook d5 is another very natural move to play here. Then he pushed the pawn, no? And rook d4, is that anything? I could swap off and go rook d8, but then... do I just make... what do I do here, guys? What do I do here? Well, I'll play this one, but c4 is an annoying move. Yeah, I didn't really have much of an answer, except I was considering sacrificing. Got to move quicker, man. What am I doing? I'm moving so slow. Okay, that wasn't very successful. I'll give him that. That didn't work very well. Okay. Right. Shut up and play now. Maybe g5 is even an option, but it looks a little bit wild. I mean, g5 is completely bonkers, no? Shit. Move, Williams. Move. So I could go for the ending, swap off, but my c pawn drops. This is the issue. So queen c3. Ah. Oh, I'm running out of options here. I don't like that move. That weakens my position a lot. Queen e7. I'm putting my... sort of when I play these good players, unless I'm really rolling, I kind of freak out a little bit too much. So don't do that now, Simon. Oh, let's mix it. Yes. This has gone bad. This has gone bad. Should have been doing all right there, but wow, he's a very good player, so I'm not going to be too upset, but I think this has gone horrendously wrong now. So at some point I should have been doing all right. We'll keep trying, eh? What Magnus wouldn't give up here, would he? He'd keep fighting. He'd keep fighting. So that's what we'd do. We'd keep fighting a little bit. A little bit. We'll fight a little bit. You never know in queen endings. You never 100% know. I mean, this is a pretty bad one, so I'm pretty sure I'm screwed. Knight f6 is scaring me. He's getting a bit short of time, which is weird, because I'm sure he's just completely winning. And still is. Oh shit, yeah, there we go. Okay. Well, we have a loss there against Tomaszewski. One of the best players, but didn't play very well there, I have to say. The opening was okay. Let's have a little look at where I could have maybe improved. I'll whack it on the computer here. Oh, what is this new thing? I can't understand this. Get started. Okay, let's get started. Just do it. Okay, so let me just adjust the screen so you can see what's going on, because I think it's interesting just to see where I went wrong. And I played, if you look at the report, I'll whack it over here. Doesn't seem like I played so badly if you look at this point, but just later on my accuracy was 64%, and I think the important moment are maybe around here. So I don't know if I should have gone knight e4. I was thinking I should go knight h5 here. Was that better? Was that better? What? Okay. Knight e4 is good. Rook a d8 is best. Okay, so I could have done that first, but It still likes my position here. And now rook a d8 was good. Must be good. c3. Oh, and it thinks I'm doing well here. So I think I'm doing well. And now bishop b7. Oh, look at it. It's horrible to see that panel going up and down. Oh, you can't see the whole... Oh, you can see the whole board there. It's all right. So what should I have done? Bishop b5. Well, I was sort of thinking of that one. But I didn't want to lose this. So let's have a look. Bishop b5. How good is my position? So I'm nearly a pawn up there had I played that one. And then later on... Oh, go away with your judgment of my play. It's all about equal, but I didn't find a good plan around here. Oh, it says rook d5 is best. And now what should I do? Rook d6 is best, okay. And I don't think I had any moments later on. And I was getting very short of time around here. So I didn't quite get the action I wanted. Well, there we go. Okay, I mean, I'm just going to have to come with a run now, aren't I? I mean, not the end of the world. You're going to have to expect to kind of lose a couple of these games. I don't know if I could have won. Maybe I did. I sort of treat them with a little bit too respect. I mean, I kind of like playing these games, these players a little bit later on in the tournament rather than earlier on, just to get a little bit of a flow going. But the opening worked all right. So we'll look at it again here, just to wait for the next game. And I could have also gone bishop takes to pressurise there, but knight takes looked all right. And now queen c7 also looked okay according to the computer. This was also very interesting. I was wondering if I should go here, but I'm worried about this pawn in some positions. Trying to get enough pressure against d4. Probably, I think if I had this again, you know what I'd do, guys? If I had this again, it probably leads to the same thing. Actually, if I go f5, he just takes here anyway. Would this been a better move? Bishop takes here, just hitting d4. Would that have been even stronger? I think he can take on c5. And now if I go pawn takes, he has a good tactic here. Anyone in the chat see a good tactic? Okay, so we need to get some wins together after that one, but let's just test you one quickly here. What is a good move for white in this position? Still 8 games to go. It's white to play, and obviously these blitz games, we need to keep on top of them. There's still a load of games going on, by the way, and we'll have a look at them later on. But what is a good move here? Tayyip, you're well done, Tayyip. You were doing well the other day, spotting moves. Knight takes d5, and this is a bit of a nasty tactic because his queen comes in and he picks up the knight there. And he wins 2 pawns. WT Jab, thank you for subscribing. Very kind of you. And I don't have my normal alert box up today. Streamlabs have made some changes. I blame it on them. But thank you anyone who is subscribing and supporting the show. Okay, we're in with another game. Good. So we need to come back now and win this one. So I'm playing an FM from Greece. Decent rating. And we're off. So we certainly need to win this game. No messing about. So I think I'm just going to go knight f3. And now I'm going to go for Harry. No messing about, and I go h4. Come on. We're just going to go for it. I think what I'm going to do today, which I didn't do in last Title Tuesday. I did very well on the last Title Tuesday, but I think I'm just going to go for a bit more crazy openings. The last game I had against Tomaszewski taught me a bit of a lesson. It basically taught me that if I go mainline theory, these guys, I don't know, I don't want to go mainline theory. I want to get weird and wonderful positions like this, where I'm threatening to win his knight, and I'm threatening to win the game. So I'm just going to go a bit more. Today is funky. Let's go funky. Okay, right, so he has to go there. Already, what a weird, funky position this is. Okay, bishop c4, threaten mate. Looks like a laugh. This should be very good for me. Or knight g5 even. What about knight g5? What is this position? Look at Harry. Harry's doing a great job of securing that square. Well done, son. Everyone put your hands in the air for Harry. Well done, Harry. Okay, and now we're going to develop. Of course, taking with the pawn's also interesting, but Developing is key. Now, where do I want to put my knight? Maybe here, because later on I might want to try to get my knight into d5. And my next move, for my next trick, bishop c4, surely. Okay, let's get them all developed. I've got great development here. I'm threatening checkmate in one move. This is looking very good for me. So can I win on the spot? Queen d6, knight there. Castling can't be bad. Just a simple move. Because then my knight can come to b5. Let's castle. I could even go queenside. Should we go queenside? A bit more aggressive still? Let's go queenside. And now this one must come in. Knight d6, checkmate is a threat. This is like a... He's getting absolutely destroyed here with the Harry attack. Harry did a great job defending g5. Well done. Stop killing the guy. I don't want to stop killing the guy. This is Titled Tuesday. After that last game, look, I'm playing a lot more freer here. A lot more freer. Free and relaxed. That's the way we got to play. Can he stop this move? Does he have to go d6? Well, then I should be mating him, surely. d6. Well, queen takes is just game over. Knight takes, check. King d7. Is there a nice checkmate? Let's go for the beauty prize. Okay, so he's gone here. Oh, my words. Look at this. Look at this. Put this in your pipe and smoke it. Let's just double check. Boom. Oh. That's the way we're going to rock and roll. Oh, yeah. There we go. That's more like it. That's what we want to do. 15 moves. Just savour that for a second. Oh, lovely. Sorry, I enjoyed that one. That was the way we play chess. We're not going to go for any positional stuff. Free flow. That was just such a smooth game, yeah? Bloody hell. I think we're going to have to display this now. You ready? Okay, there we go. We're off. So I think we have to say, put it in your pipe and smoke it. Put it in your pipe and smoke it, Sam. Well, I'm not going to have a beer today. I'm having a couple of days off beer. I want to play. The idea of the stream, I'm going to play some fun games, have a bit of a laugh, and hopefully you guys are going to enjoy it. I enjoyed that one. Okay, so let's have a look at that game. Yeah, we've got enough time after that one, haven't we, to have a look. So let's try putting this one. I will adjust the board. Don't worry. I'm going to adjust the board, and you guys will hopefully be able to see it all. Now, by the way, if I do miss I think a Copel just donated, so thank you very much. Is that... I don't understand the currency there, but I think it might be. Is that Israeli or possibly? I went to Israel once. I really liked Israel. Fascinating country. Might be. Okay, so let's have a look. So keep an eye on the board above my head for analysis. I'll make it a bit bigger if you want. Okay, and we can see what's going on. So, thank you. Okay, so let's have a look. So 93% accuracy. Now that is bad. That means okay. My opponent didn't play so well there, but 93%. So let's have a look. So is a book move. Now what about my next move? H4 is in an accuracy. That's what you think, computer. But I know Checkmate. Best. Cheers. I don't agree with that. This is where I'm going to disagree with the computer. The reason I like H4 is because look what H4 did later on. I understand more than you, computer. And you know, it's sometimes nice just to play something that mixes it up a little bit, mixes the position up. So C5, and now I move in the center. D5 is good. It says D takes C5 is best, but again, I'm going to disagree. I think this is a better move. This is always a good move to play against C5. I think the computer's wrong. E6, and now E4. E4 looks good, and it says that's not a good move, but it's a good move. And now, do I play perfectly? Bang! Okay, good move. The knight has to move. That's a mistake, because now I'm probably winning after queen takes D5. His knight is trapped. there's only one move he can play. F5. Now, knight G5 is good. It says knight A3 is better there. That's weird. What, with the idea of coming in here? I don't understand that. How can knight G5 be a bad move? I threatened checkmate. I used the Harry pawn. Look how good Harry is now, computer. Take your words back. I defend that one. I don't believe the computer is correct now. The computer is always right, Simon. No, it's not. The computer is not always right. This is a new feature on chess.com. It's a pretty cool feature, actually. I wouldn't always agree with it, I'll be honest, but it will tell you roughly where you go wrong. What a way to try to improve. Good stuff. And now, okay, bishop takes, queen here, knight here, best, bishop G7. Oh, yeah, threatening checkmate here. There's only one way to defend, rook here to defend that square. And now simply castles because my knight can move. This is the best move. Knight C6, and now my knight threatens to come to D6, and he's completely lost here. Knight B5 is excellent. Thank you for your thumbs up. And this is threatening checkmate, and even when he defends that one, oh, okay. It says it's a blunder, but I think he's completely lost here. Look at the scale. I'm plus 12. I mean, that's even I can win with plus 12. And after here, that's a nice finish. Take that bishop off, give up the queen, and the knight comes in. These two pieces create a very nice checkmate. So that was fun. Let's have more games like that, please. I want more games like that. That would be certainly. Okay, so what I've got to do, so I'm on 2 out of 3. What I've got to do now is basically play a bit more funky. Let's try to get our opponent out of the book. Now, there is an issue. When you're white, as I was in that game, you have the advantage of the extra move. So generally when you have the white pieces, you can experiment a lot more. That's well worth remembering. Thank you, Ozzo, Geo, and anyone else. I haven't got my subscriber things coming up, so if I miss you, I'm sorry. But I see Kato Kid has donated, and someone's resubbed, and someone's sub Rito. So thank you all for your support. It's most appreciated. Subscribing to the channel is a great way to try and help me do more stuff like this. So the basic idea is when you're white, you can play more interesting chess, generally. Because your opponent is more likely, you know, you have the extra move. But when you're black, as I was against Tomaszewski, it's a lot harder. So you see against Tomaszewski, I went main line. I mean, I don't really know against e4. Maybe I'll go dragon. Maybe, I'm just thinking out loud. If I get it again, maybe I'll switch from the French defense to the dragon now. We'll try the dragon, because the dragon's more interesting. The dragon's Sicilian, and it's got a better name. Let's be honest. Mario Brothers is saying go Jabava system. Well, that last game, what was that last opening? What is this opening? Was this a new move? As soon as they play G6, my general GM rule, and this is only my rule, it's probably not a very good rule, but this is what I do. You push Harry. Because you've always got a chance to attack that pawn, open up the rook, especially when they castle, and checkmate them. So, okay, well, thank you. Let's have a look in the chat now. So, discombobulation, that's what we're going for. That's my favourite word in the English language, is discombobulate. What a fantastic word, meaning to confuse things somewhat. So hello to everyone who is in the chat. Hello, Hatipo. Special hello to subscribers, Guy in box. Charlie is looking a lot better. He's actually asleep in the corner of the room, hence why... Okay, maybe I'll get the Charlie cam on him. Can we get a Charlie cam on him? Let me see if we can get the Charlie cam. I don't know. I'll bear with me. So Charlie's my cat. And I'm just going to see. Okay, hopefully this works. Oh. So you can see Charlie down there, yeah? Can you see him? There he is. And I put a pile of my clothes down there so he has a bed. So it's not a very good webcam, this, but Charlie the cat is Ginger Cat, and he's chilling in the corner. You can see the light system here, and my clothes. I haven't got a very big house. Well, I rent a place. Most GMs don't make a lot of money. But Charlie is chilling in the corner. So there you go, chilling in the corner there, Charlie. He's looking quite happy, isn't he, actually? So Charlie does rule. So can we... Oh, there's all the wires. Can we get this so people can have a little eye on Charlie as he rests? Oh, he knows he's famous. He knows he's famous there. Oh, there we go. We can leave the Charlie cam on. Oh, look, I think he spotted it. Oh, I don't want to disturb him because he looks so happy. It's better than looking at my face, isn't it? The Charlie cam. That's for sure. Okay, should we put that up there? Should we sneak that up there somewhere? Yeah, just in case you're fans of Charles, you can keep an eye on Charlie. So there you go. All right, so we're waiting for the next game. So let's see who's leading the tournament at the moment. Hello, Charlie. You look very happy, Charlie. Okay, I'm glad for you, Tom, that you're having great success with the Jabava London system. Kay Perini is saying, let Charlie play the next game. Probably will play better than me at moments during this competition, so yes. Do you guys like the Charlie cam? Trent update. Lawrence crashed out of the tournament after half out of 3. That is really bad. Bloody hell, Lawrence, because I've got £200 on Lawrence to defeat Greg Shahard next Sunday. So Lawrence is not playing very well at the moment. He's going to need to get his game going again, you know. A bit worried for my bet, I'll be honest, but I'm sure Lawrence is a great blitz player, don't get me wrong. I think he's like me. When he plays well, he plays really well. I don't want to be big-headed, but I can sometimes play all right. But when he plays badly, he plays horrendous, like me. I can play total crap, total rubbish. Oh, we're in. Okay, so we're playing another Legend of Chess, and I got a white. So wish me luck, people. This is a game I want to win. So I'm going to try to mix it up early on. And I'm playing Alex Shamanov, who I'm sure a lot of you know, Grandmaster, high-rated blitz specialist from America, a very good player. So what opening am I going to try? We're going to see what he does. Does he know the game has started? Okay, well, it gives me time to have a bit of coffee. Cheers. Let's go. Now I'm loosened up a little bit. I think I'm going to play a bit more aggressive fun. So let's do it. Okay, come on. I want a fair game. I'm not going to wait until my time ticks down, because the reason for that is not fair, because I'm so slow. I mean, I'm much better at this time limit, 3 minutes plus 2 seconds a move, than I am. Okay, so he's in. Okay, good. Well, I'm going to stick with C4, because generally we get quite attacking positions in this, and I'm just going to keep it flexible like this now. And I want to play, if I get a chance. Okay, now I'm going to go for a gambit line, and my gambit line is to take here and let him win some pawns. So this is a main line that I often play. So I'm not going completely left field here. Okay, now I don't know that move, which is just fantastic, isn't it? Great. So I'm out of theory. I should have gone more left wing. I should have gone a bit more funky. Okay, so what the hell is that, man? What the hell is that? Okay, well, I guess I should tap the knight. And now, let's take the pawn. If it's bad, it's bad. Okay. Now, I don't... It's weird. I really haven't not seen this idea before. So bishop e2 can't be bad. Let's just try to get the king castled. Looks sensible. And I will get it castled now. And how about trying to move the queen over to the king's side in order to try to start a kingside attack if I get the queen to g4. Because his kingside is quite badly defended here. So I want to try and get my queen over to g4. He's counterattacking here. So I'm going to continue with my plan. I want to go here and attack g7. And also my rook has the d1 square now. So this could be quite a sensible way to play. His pawn on c4 is weak. Maybe I saw a game of Wei Yi where Wei Yi played like this. It's quite possible. I think Wei Yi might have played in a similar way. I have recollections that he may have beaten Duda. Now, is my opponent really going to consider castling queenside? Well, I don't need to go queen here yet. I might as well wait until he castles. So I think a very logical move is obviously to put my rook here. This can only help my position. Now, I just realised he's got some knight move, but knight takes here, knight takes, and f7 drop. So something to watch out for me. Okay. So he's going for it with g5. Interesting stuff. And he wants to go rook here. Really confusing the position. Very interesting. Shall I take the bait? Let's take it. We've got to play bravely. We're not... Are we a man or are we a mouse? We're not a mouse. We've got to play like a man. Not that I don't even know what that means nowadays, but, you know, it's an expression, isn't it? Okay, right. Now he's threatening my knight, so, and he wants to go rook here. Have I really just lost the piece that simply? I can always move my king to f1. That's not what I want. I want to counterattack in this position. Queen here, rook here. Nice idea of my opponent's, yeah? So if I move my knight, he goes rook g8. How do I get out of this one, guys? Do I have to come back and allow this idea? Do we go on the offensive with this? I don't want to retreat. I'm just going to play this move. Okay. Now I need to watch my knight. Takes king b8. Check, takes. He takes here with mate. This is not what I wanted, really. Very complex. I'm just going to go here, but this opens up the bishop. Very risky play from me. Knight f5. Jesus, move! Why am I moving so slow? Right, I've got to move quicker. He's played very clever chess, though. Bishop takes. Oh, rook takes. Yeah. Clearly, I'm out of time in this weird position. I don't know who's better here. It's a complete mess. Wants to check, no? What's that about? My knight covers that square. Jesus, Williams. Ah. Oh, he takes it in checks. Fuck. Sorry. That is the other move I missed as well. Ah. Yeah, that was that I got out tactic there. It's annoying. Well, yeah. Ah, I missed his little. I grabbed the pawn. He played very well there. He played very well. He played very well. 50% disappointing, but it was an interesting game, so we're not going to get too upset with that one. Well, we are. I'm kicking myself behind the thing, but let's go and just yeah. I mean, it was an interesting game, so let's go and have a look at that one and see again where I could have played better. But that was really hard to work out. Really complex game. And my opponent, if you look at it, my accuracy was much higher than his. What the hell? So look at that. My accuracy is 91%, but I still lose the game. How does that work? That's not cricket. So I played better than my opponent according to the computer, but I lost the game. I don't get that. I really don't get that. So okay, so let's have a look. Where did I go wrong? So this is all normal. We don't need to look here. Now B5 is maybe theory, but I don't know it. So this looks normal. Best. Knight here. Knight takes here. Let's win a pawn. And now knight B6. Bishop E2 is excellent. So I'm okay. This is good. Best move again. Bishop E7. And now this is interesting. Yeah, good. So I want to bring the queen around here. This all looks okay. I'm just making sure my game hasn't started. Knight C6. Queen F4. Best move. So I'm playing really well here. So what did I do wrong? Okay. Queen D7. Rook D1 is excellent. G5 is good. Well, I took the challenge. And now tooks, knight E7. This is quite a well-played game, isn't it? I mean, I'm not kicking myself now. And now what about my next move? Best move again. Jesus Christ. I've better. I've been 27-30 before. You can check on chess.com. The idea of this move is to block his bishop out. I don't want his bishop coming down to G2. Now, this is a bad move. A4 was best, but this is good. And now around here, I started to go wrong. Look, I'm probably winning here. Ah! So I just go knight takes A7. That is all. So I just go here, check, according to the computer. King here. Take here, check. Queen takes here. And now I take here. Let's say he takes to the rook, and I just come back here, and this is winning. This is winning for me. But, I mean, this is so complicated. I mean, what happens if he goes queen here? I take the rook off with check. Well, I mean, you know, maybe. But, you know, in a blitz game to find that is not easy. It is. Hello, Dan. Nice to see you in the chat, man. I should have been doing all right here. It's quite a good game. So maybe I took on... Oh, dear. Whoa, that is one major swing there. Oh, no, man. That was bad, man. Look at that. Look at that bar. Look at this bar. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Okay, so did I have any chances later on? Maybe not. I mean, I fought around here. This is still okay, but apparently I'm completely losing here. Is it that bad? Oh, no, maybe not here. Jesus, so it was a messy game, but this is blitz chess. But my next game is really bad. I should take with a queen. Of course. Why didn't I take with a queen? Line my queen up against his king. Oh, that was silly. So I had a couple of chances, and now, well, it's lost now anyway, because you can see there's no way out here. All right, well, that was interesting, and I missed one opportunity. Well, Charlie's gone. Charlie has done a runner. When did Charlie go? Did he go as soon as I lost the game? It looks like Charlie may have gone as soon as I lost the game. So he was so sick. He's saying, Simon, you're not going to qualify for the Isle of Man now, are you? I'm out of here, Simon. Bye, Charlie. I don't know where Charlie went. So who knows? Yeah, you guys will have to tell me. You probably kept an eye on it. Okay, well, I mean, I'm not... He got disgusted, indeed. Well, I'm not too upset because that was a very well-played game from my opponent. I mean, okay, there's bound to be a couple of mistakes in such a complex position as that. Is he still on the floor? Let's have a look. He's somewhere. Oh, here you are. You're under the table now. So I can see him. He's moved. He wants to be out of the camera. I don't think he wants to be on the camera, but he's got closer to the table. He's lying on a load of computer leads now, as cats do. Cats love lying on computer leads. Okay, so we need to get a run of wins now anyway. So we're trying to get a run of wins going in the tournament. But let's now have a look who's actually leading the tournament. So we can see here the leaderboard at the moment. Jeffrey Zhong, is that maybe? We all know him. 4 out of 4. Arian Tarry. Penguin is on 4 out of 4. Rosin's on 4 out of 4. Very good. But there's only one more game going on. So Hikaru is on 4 out of 4. So most of the favourites are. But look, there's so many strong players up here. It's Grizchuk is only on 3.5. It's incredibly strong, and not my best start. But we'll see if we can get some interesting wins going now. Anyway, and look at the players here. I mean, Kamsky's in 57th place, and I'm probably a long way down now. Ray Robson, 66. Let's go. We have to go down a little bit further. A little bit further for me. Well, quite a lot further, actually. Let's keep scrolling, shall we? Oh, dear. Keep scrolling. Where am I? I mean, I'm 50%. It's not that bad, is it? It's not that bad. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Where am I? I'm still... I mean, God, it's so strong. Okay, it doesn't matter because we're in with the game. Okay. And I'm playing someone who is higher rated, but I need to... Higher rated than I expected to play. I did say I was going to try to get a Dragon Sicilian, so we're going to try to keep it interesting and keep it aggressive and attacking. And after this, it's the 50% mark. So I'd like to be on a plus score at the 50% mark. So this is the Dragon. The way I play is certainly a bit dubious for black because I take a lot of risks and I often get checkmated over here, as Bobby Fischer once did to us. He didn't do it to us, but he did it to a lot of people. My attack is a bit slower than white's, but look at this. I'm going to castle into it and be brave. Or stupid. And now we're going to go for which move? Either here or Queen A5. What do you guys want? Let's go Queen A5, yeah? And I've got to start on a counter-attack on the queen side. And now, this is an old line. You may have recalled me mentioning this before. This is an old move of English Grandmaster Christopher Ward. You actually give up another piece. So I'm going to be a whole rook down. Maybe I should have taken on f3 first. I'm just thinking this line. Yeah, you probably remember this line. It's a crazy line. It's a crazy line. Really crazy line. So I got one pawn for the exchange, and his pawns are quite weak. And the idea is if he takes here, I take with a bishop here, pin. This is a very good move. This is a very good move. It's a very annoying move. That's why I'm thinking I should have taken on f3 first. I might have got my move order a little bit mixed up. So I'm a whole rook down, but I get a lot of pawns. And the idea is to try to come in here with a knight. This is one of the main ideas, but it's annoying he's played the h6 move. That does annoying. So, okay, so we go here, and we're going to try to take here. So I've got like 4 pawns, 3 pawns. But this is still quite interesting because of this threat. So this is a crazy. It's just a crazy line. It's a crazy old English line. This is what old English players used to play. Okay, so I got knight f2, winning some material back. Do I really want to do that even, or do I want more? You know, do I want more? Do I just want to go rook c1, play it like that? Knight c2. Probably correct to win some material. Or do I just... I don't know. I don't know what I play. Let's... That bishop is very good. I'm quite tempted just to take that bishop off. But I might run out of pieces very shortly here. Knight g3 is very interesting. That's why I need to think. Knight g3, rook g1. Knight takes here. Rook takes g4. Okay, I think I probably have to play this one and take a little bit of material back. I'm only going to be a piece down, but I have many pawns in this complex. I have 3 pawns for the piece in this really complex position. Now I see someone's asking how do people remember this? I mean, I've played chess for like, God, too many years. I mean, like I'm 39, so I've been playing it 35 years, and you remember certain lines. You know, if you want to be a top competitor, then you have to memorize stuff, yeah? Okay, so I think I can even just swap more off. The only thing that's annoying, this pawn does cramp my position. Now, I don't want his knight coming there. And I want to start moving these guys. So what about if I go f5? I need to move my pawns with the idea of going king f7 and e5 and just trying to queen these pawns. When you have passed pawns, they need to be pushed. I need to start moving my pawns. And this is just a really weird position. And I don't know what the hell's going on now. Who knows? But this is my idea. Just king here, maybe a6 to stop his knight coming to b5. And I want to queen these guys. I mean, I like simple plans. Okay, so he's trying to maybe do a bit of hassle here. So I'm just going to go here, and I'll worry about my next move here. I can go bishop f6. It's okay. Bishop f6, king takes. I don't actually mind swapping pieces. I don't want to move my e-pawn because then knight b5 and he comes here. I don't want to weaken this pawn yet. But my idea is just to queen these guys, yeah? As I've said. And my king is now an active piece. So we'll come back. Okay, so what? I'm not worried about that at all. And now I can even... I want to activate this rook now. So I'm thinking here, what is this ending like if I go rook e5? So, I mean, that's clearly an interesting option. My other idea is just to go g5, g4 in this situation. So I don't know what this rook ending is like. I forced the exchange of rooks. It's too interesting not to play. You know, sometimes you just got to play moves that look... This is such an interesting ending. I mean, I feel my pawns should be very strong here. They should be very strong. I mean, they're coming down. They're like space invaders, no? Okay, now we go here. Of course, we cannot allow the knight there. And I want to go g5, g4. Okay, so, come on, let's go. Let's go. Oh, he's getting a passed pawn as well. So do I even do this to stop his c pawn coming past? And if he can win on a7, it's bad, but... My pawns are good. They're coming quick. What the hell is this position? I've got no idea at all. He's going to come here and take here. Okay, let's just try to queen. No messing about. So my g-pawn is strong. Now what about here first? Stopping knight f3. Then he comes here. Here, here, here. Okay, this must be correct. Force his knight to a passive square and get my pawn to f3. Okay, but I don't want to blockade everything, do I? I don't know. What's that? What is this? What is this? I don't know. Okay. Madness, Williams. Can I just take that pawn? Take that pawn and get another space invader? Let's try. I've got king here as well. This pawn, I just take it. Let's just take this pawn. And then I've got another space invader. Now, if he ever takes here, I go f2, and that should be winning. So, I feel I can take this pawn. He can't, and now I've got my other space invader. So, I'm going to start pushing my other space invader. And my king might come across here now. Okay, so let's get the king near to the pawns, just in case they become scary. Just going to go here. I don't want his knight coming to this square. Now here, I force him back. And then, let's just use Harry. Come on, Harry. Why am I not using Harry? Come on, Harry. Okay, we'll take that one. Okay. Come on, Harry. Oh, Harry's a game winner. He's a game winner. What a weird game. Okay, is he going to try stalemate? He's going to try stalemate, but I don't think he should be stalemating it. Come on, Harry. Oh, look at this. This is too fun. This is fun. This is fun in the sun. Don't stalemate, Williams. Ba-bow, ba-bow. I've got to stop saying those stupid... don't stalemate. Don't stalemate. Okay. Yay! What is the ba-bout song? I don't know. Space Invaders, isn't that the noise they make, Anton? When they, when they go ba-bout, when you that old game, the arcade game, when the Space Invaders sort of go up the board, they go something like that. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I'm too old. I'm showing my age. Well, that was interesting. I don't know, Dan. It's possible. I think we should have a look at that game with a computer, shouldn't we? I mean, let's just see how bad the game is. Analyzing. Let me just get a screen grab of it. Look at my accuracy! Oh my words! Take a picture of that. That is... Look at that. Look at my accuracy. I mean, that must be a record. That's a record for me. If only I played like that in the 2 games I lost, if only I played like that, I'd probably be world champion. I mean, look at that. Look at the accuracy there. 98.8. I'm not feeling too smug or anything. Well, a little bit smug. But that's pretty damn good, man. That's pretty damn good. So, okay, my opponent played one brilliant move. Let's have a look where his brilliant move is, yeah? So I'm going to get to the theory. This is all like theory. It's probably bad for black, as the bar says. I'm nearly a pawn down, but I don't care. Let's make sure my game hasn't started. And yeah, this is yeah. You see, I'm probably getting -2 here, but I don't care. Here we go. Excellent move. Boom! Inaccuracy. I don't care. I don't listen to you, computer. Queen takes c3. That's quite an obvious move. I'm sorry, you don't get the brilliancy prize for that, do you? I'm afraid not. And now, boom! Look at this. And it says it's only 1 point up for him. So it's not so stupid, this line. And now, what is this position? Look, it's about even. It's about even. I'll be world champion in 26 games. Well, I think I don't think I'm going to qualify in this tournament, unfortunately. But Bishop D2 was best. Oh, it's a mistake. That must have made my accuracy go down. What was the best move then? What was the best move? What should I have played? Bishop takes c3. Oh. I will remember that next time. Well, this can't be too bad, can it? I mean, look. I mean, and now I'm probably just doing... Oh, no, that's not a bad move. I disagree with you, computer. F5 was a very nice move. A6 was not best. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're just wrong. I shouldn't go F5 because he might scare me with the move King B2. Do you see me shuddering at the idea of him going King B2? F5 is a good move. It makes my king come to S7. The king needs to play. I disagree with you, computer. What kind of computer is this? Fritz 1.1. But now, I think my pawns are far too strong. And I don't agree with the computer. That is a good move. And now it's just fun. And now it's time for Space Invaders. Yeah, my opponent is lost here. These guys are too strong. Look at them go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Johnny, be good. Oh, yes. Look at this. They're just marching down. Okay, that's enough of that. So, anyway, that was a fun game. I mean, I wouldn't listen to the computer so much. I'll be honest, like, the computer is obviously good in some ways, but one thing I get quite annoyed about is, like, chess players who get so addicted to the computer. They're like, oh my god, the computer says I'm -1 here, I'm -1, or the computer tells me to play this move. Well, who cares, man? What you've got to ask yourself is, let's have a look at this. What you've got to ask yourself is, why does the computer recommend certain moves at certain times? Yeah. And what's your idea when you're playing chess? What is the idea behind your moves? That's the most important thing to bear in mind. Why are you playing a certain move. What is the idea? This is the leading scores. Arian Tarry, the young Norwegian, is up there. It'd be good to see him doing well. And what are your plans? What are you trying to do? You know, this is something the computer does not tell you. And it would be very, you know, very useful. So Hikaru's lost the game. Can you Adam and Eve it? And the leaders are, we only have, what, 5 people? Jeffrey Zhong. I don't know who this guy is. Probably like, I don't know, Gary Kasparov or someone. And let's just see where I am now. So we're going down. We're going to have to scroll quite a long way down. Look at all the Grandmasters here. It's insane. So many strong players. Eric Hansen is half a point more than me. I'm on 3 points. So I'm not doing too shabbily. I mean, last time I did incredibly well. I got 5 out of 5. But it was quite a miracle start. So I'm somewhere in this group here. So where am I? Where's my name? My good friend Bjorn Torfinson is there. GM Krikor, who streams. Where am I? Where's my name? Have I been kicked out of the tournament? There we go. I'm in 154th place. How many players? There's 354 players. Oh, Tarry just beat Hikaru. Okay. Very good result for Tarry. So it's a pretty intense tournament, this one, isn't it? I mean, 300. So this is probably, this is the first time a tournament's been this big before, with so many strong players. Online Blitz tournament. I will try to get more than 50%. More than 50% is a good score here against titled players in a round. But I want to get what score? I'm on 3. Well, I want to get at least. I'd like to get 7. Let's think high. So that means I need to get 4 out of my next 5. That's a really high score. 7 out of 10. I think I got that last time. +2. Now that's plus a lot, isn't it? That's +3. So I need to get 4 out of 5. That's really hard to do. But one thing I know for sure is I'm sticking to the dragon. That was a lot of fun, the dragon. We should get another game very soon, by the way. We're in. Oh, this guy's good. From Peru, no? Yeah, I've played him before. He's very good. We're probably going to get a Dutch here. He's very young. He's a Grandmaster. He's very good. So let's go for a bit of Dutch action. Okay. And I'll stick to my Dutch. And we'll go for the main line that I play. The classical Dutch. Now I've been looking at this move recently with the idea of going A4. And now Queen E8. And what next? What do I was Queen H5 maybe? Let's try that. Looks alright. Swing it over. Now knight here, trying to come here. And this is probably a mistake he's played. Because as soon as I get this in, followed by E5, I feel like I'm better. I like this position. I mean, I know the Dutch defense very well. And this gives me chances to attack his king. F4, bishop H3, and I will go for checkmate. I'm not worried about the queen side. B4 he can play, but I'm going to try to checkmate him. Because you know what? Checkmate is the aim of the game. You right, Charles? How you doing, Charlie? You right? Looking a bit tired, Charlie. Charlie. Okay, so we're just going to try to checkmate him. Let's not worry about anything over here. My idea is to go bishop here, knight G4, and checkmate on H2. Let's try it. Let's try that one. Let's try that one. We'll try to get the pieces into the game. Flip them in there. And I can also consider playing G5 and start attacking over there. So I've got another. Okay. And now I can also consider bishop here. Why can't I just go bishop there? Isn't that just a very strong move? E4 maybe helps my position. And this takes away the E4 square for his knight. Okay, so I'm happy this has occurred, actually. Now, if I take en passant, queen takes, do I have a forced win? Knight G4. Takes, queen takes, knight G4. Where's he move his queen? Queen back, E4. Queen D2, E4. here. Okay, I'm going to go for this one. I mean, I think moving my bishop is good, but this one may be very strong. I'm just going to go for checkmate on h2, like I said. I just need to get rid of the knight, and it's checkmate. Queen e2, bishop d3. Boom! Would be a beautiful move. Queen takes d3, rook takes f3, checkmate. Queen takes h2, next move. So, and if he moves the queen anywhere else, I want to go e4, and I want to take the knight, and I want to checkmate again. That's my idea. So queen here, bishop d3. Bang! Boom! Oh, yes! Boom tilly boom! Put that in your pipe and smoke it. And this is what I was thinking about. Rook takes f3. Coming up. Oh, I'm liking this. Don't throw it away. This guy will not resign. So I don't want to throw this one away because this is a nice game. Okay. Rook takes f3 anyway. And then he's going to try h3 and defend like that. Was that his crafty idea? Is that working for him? I have to play it now. Is that actually okay for him? I've got e3 here as well. Is e4. So rook takes here, h3. Bishop takes f1. Pawn takes g4. He's okay. How can he be okay there? It's unbelievable. So I'm actually just going to play this one. Rook takes f3. h3. I couldn't see a good move there. I wouldn't be surprised if I had a good move. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. But this way I get another thing into the attack. The pawn. We'll just keep coming at him. Okay, so now I take on f3. Or do I take on f1 first? No, we take on... I might only be a pawn up there. I've just realised it's not so good. Bishop takes here, queen takes, and he takes on d3. Man, I must have had something stronger than this. Takes, 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 king takes. I'm not even a pawn up. I could take on b4, but it's not overwhelming. Okay, so here I'm going to take here. And I think I don't know why he played this way. This looks like it should be winning for me. But I don't want to mess it up. I've messed up better positions than this, so I just want to concentrate. It'd be so embarrassing to mess this one up. So let me just concentrate until I've put it in the back of the net, hopefully. I should be easily winning. Piece up, yeah. But, you know, okay, maybe pawn here just to consolidate my knight. And then I bring my extra piece into the game. Oh, don't really want to lose that one, do I? Let's just defend it. And try to swap some pieces off soon. Like bishop f6 or something. What about here and c6? Just don't freak out. Why am I freaking out? It's such a winning position. It's crazy. Crazy to freak out here. It's completely winning. So but, you know, when you get a bit short of time, you can get a little bit nervous, yeah. So now it's time for swapsies, and let's try to control that knight and Don't fall for any tactics. And we'll come back. Change your mind. And play quick. Da, 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 da. Okay. He's sort of resilient, isn't he? Bloody resilient player, you know? So I'm just trying to improve as much as I can. Maybe I should just put a knight on this square. I'm just going to avoid as many tricks as I can. I can take that one, but I just didn't want to allow a knight to come in here. I don't want to even give him a little check. I'm trying to stop his knight moving. Just do it little by little. There's no need to. Okay, now the more pieces that come off, the easier it becomes. Get my rook behind that one, and it's very simple now. Very simple. His pawn is going, and he has no more tricks left now in this position. Okay, please don't play on. You don't need to play on here. It's like the other guy. Do these players really think I can't checkmate in such positions? You know, get in there. Okay, well that's all right. Yes, that was all right. That was a nice attack. I mean, I know I was freaking out a little bit at the end there, but he never had a chance really. So a good little win against a strong player, 27-64. So we will take that, and we need, what do we need? 4 out of 5 now. So I think we will have a look at that game, but I don't know. It was quite a long game, so we might have to go through it quickly. So let's see if we can get it analysed as we go on, and that puts me in a better position. So I need to win 3 out of 4 now to get my goal, which I think is okay. What is my accuracy going to be here, people? Look at that, my accuracy 96.7%. That's not bad. We'll take that. We'll take that one. Okay, so let's go through the moves very quickly. Now this opening was all good, I think. He made his first mistake when he played this move. This is a bad move. I agree with the computer there, because now I get a big attack, and it got very tactical when I started to come at him here. And taking on e3, best. Knight g4, best. Bishop d3 is best. So all good so far. And now, what did I do? I don't know. Is rook takes f3? Okay, this is not so bad. A takes b4 was best. Can you believe it? Okay, so this is all right. And h3 was now his big blunder. But look at the computer already thinks I'm doing very well. I'm +2. I'm +2 2 pawns up. So, you know, it's good. The Dutch is a good opening. I keep saying this. I'm actually releasing. It's a good time to have a little plug. I'm releasing this opening. I've spent loads of time studying this and trying to help you guys for Chessable. Chessable. So if you buy the course in Chessable, you'll know how to play the Dutch like this. And look, all my pieces are attacking now. Okay, so I thought he could take on d3 here. So what did I miss there? If he takes on d3... Oh, he did take on... No, what did he play? So he takes on d3 with the queen. Did I just... Oh, I just take here. So I'm a piece up anyway, but look at this for a combination. Rook takes here, takes, queen takes here, and then you take here. Oh, that's very sweet. So yeah, so I'm a piece up basically. So actually this is quite a smooth game. And around here I'm obviously just completely winning because it's an extra piece, yeah. And his one mistake then, if we go back to it, he played quite normal moves, but his one big mistake was allowing knight b4 followed up by e5. Because as we can see, this position here, as I've had many times before, you get a great attack. These pawns attack, the knight comes in, the queen attacks. This is why you move the queen over here. So it's quite a nice attacking position. and something I've played all my life. I've beaten some good players with it. I beat Gelfand when he was just after his World Championship match with Black with it. So this is the idea. You put the queen on h5. We'll show it again. You try to play e5, because when you play e5, your bishop has potential to come into the attack and your pawns become good. And then the main way attack is f4, because your bishop frees up. And then there was some tactics here. Now you might be thinking after this, why did he not take on d3? Well, the point is rook takes f3 is a killer blow, and with this move I'm threatening the queen and I'm threatening checkmate on h2. So I think that was probably a good game, yeah. Makes a nice change. So let's have a look at scores and see how things are getting on. We're over the halfway mark now, which is a relief. It's quite a long tournament, this one. How many games? Only one game going on. So there's 2 people on 6 out of 6. So I'm not too far behind. And these 2 are on 6 out of 6. Thank you for Ozo Geo. Okay, so we're playing Penguin. Oh my words. Can you believe it? We've got Penguin. Now Penguin is quick. So we got the Penguin monster. Now this would be a real scalp. So we're going to try to come at him with my little system I play. And that is to try to go g4, g5. So I'm going to try to go g4, g5 and checkmate him. You know, just go for the king. Go for the king. Now the reason I went bishop g5 first is I want to encourage this move, because when I play g5 I can open up his king. So this is the idea. I want to open up his king with g5 here. Okay, so he's trying to stop that. Very sensible move. Now queen c2 looks a very sensible reply, because I'm obviously not going to castle kingside. I want to castle queenside, and I want to get rid of this knight. And I want to play like h4 and g5. Maybe rook g1 and g5. This kind of stuff. But Penguin's like one of the most talented players out there. So, you know, I'm not going to get my hopes up too much here. So I could take here. I could castle queenside. I could go rook g1. Or I could go h4. That's quite a lot of could-haves. Well, I think g5 is the move I want to play, so I'm just going to prepare that one with rook g1. And I really want to play this move and just checkmate him, yeah? This is the way to go. It's an interesting position. I don't mind this at all. This is a line I play quite a lot. And Gristrick did play a similar line today. It's true. A lot of these 2900s do play sensible moves, but it doesn't mean they survive always. Sensible moves don't always work. Come on. Not always. So can I go g5 now? Pawn takes. Knight takes. Loses. He wants to go here, yeah? Castle queenside. Can't be too bad. h4. It's castle queenside, yeah? It's interesting. And maybe I'll even take this knight next. I don't know. Maybe I'll get rid of this knight. So he's taking there first. Now rook takes knight c6. Knight takes. It's maybe playable. It's either pawn or knight. I might go knight. I did a similar thing. I don't know. No, let's go pawn. Let's go pawn. I really don't know what was best there. The computer will probably help us out afterwards with that one. I'm sort of relying on this g5 attack. It's opposite side castling, and it's a wild position. Wild position here. Now knight c6 is the best move, definitely. Knight takes here, knight b4. Then can I go knight f6 check? Let's try it. It looks like fun. Let's try this one. This looks like fun. Knight b4, knight f6 check. Bishop takes queen d2. He has to take, and now queen d2. I attack his knight, and I want to play g5. Is my idea. Okay, so he's countering it by attacking f3. So g5 is counter attacking it. I'm not going to go backwards. Let's just keep going forwards. You know, I don't know if it's good or bad, but we'll just keep coming forwards and pray. Very complex position, yeah? Okay, now knight takes has to be correct. I cover this square. And whose attack is going to land first? Whose king is going to die? Hopefully not mine, but we'll see. See, this is the idea of this weird line. It's really quite bizarre. But it's very complicated. You can see many different possibilities here for both of us. I want to get my queen over here, maybe, yeah? That's potentially good. Maybe also just king here is sensible. Okay, so he goes here. Now bishop e5 has to be correct, no? Try to get rid of a defender of his king. He's going to go c3, maybe. Counter-attack again. It's madness, this game. And I've got rook g3 to defend that at the right time. So and he's of course played it. Yeah, this one as well. Is there no way I can get some kind of attack here? Maybe am I tempo down on some kind of mad attack? Critical position. I'm running out of time. Funnily enough, against the penguin. Let's go for this. To hell with it. Oh, okay. He's just going to do that. In we go. I've gone a bit mad here. I think I've literally I've literally gone a little bit too mad here, even for me. I was probably doing right here as well. That's disappointing. To win my next 3 games now, because I think this is not working. Takes here, and I am threatening checkmate. So let's see. Now bishop here, check. Bishop here. Fucking hell. Sorry, excuse my French. Yeah. That's mate, yeah. I've missed that one. One move away from the final kill, but we'll play to penguin. He played well, didn't he? He played well there. Well, I must have missed some chances there, I think. I think I had the advantage in the attack there, but well played to penguin. We're getting some interesting games, that's for sure. So let's go and have a look at that one, shall we? That's disappointing. I mean, that would have been a good win to have, but you know, penguin played very well, and I that was one of my worst attacking games. I'm pretty sure about that. It's very hard to play these attacking chess all the time. You know, it's easy to run out of steam. I'll look at my accuracy. Oh my god! When I said I didn't play well, I certainly didn't play well there. I played 3 blunders according to the computer. That it was an interesting game, but okay. So I think let's get to let's get to where I played G4, because that was the most exciting bit. Okay, so G4 is excellent. The computer approves. Knight here is a good move. So what should I do? Oh, okay. I should h4. Oh, you know what? I can't believe I didn't play h4. Well, I'm letting, you know, again, just play h4 and g5 and keep the queen for this one. Crazy. See? h4 and I have a very good position. I remember I got cold feet again. This is the thing. When you're playing these kind of legendary players, you can freak out a little bit. But okay, this is still alright. I think I'm worse here. I'm not sure about that. Okay, this is alright. Rook g1. I don't believe it's a bad inaccuracy because you saw how good the rook was later on. And now castles takes. So I should take with a knight here, yeah? So, oh, g5 is best. I mean, come on, this is so hard to work out. g5 is the best move here. And just go for the attack. This is so hard in Blitz to play like this, yeah? You have to play like a complete and utter lunatic. g5, I mean, what the hell? So I guess the idea of this move is if he takes here, g5 is a blunder. Hang on a minute, what does it mean? Oh, okay, so after my next move, I should play knight takes. A knight takes e4 is best, so I should take here. I didn't really consider that. And then I should take here, of course. Ah, that's much better, yeah? Because now my knight has a threat to jump and take the queen. Okay. Well, let's have a look at the game, because the game was mad, yeah? Knight c6, knight takes e4, knight b4, and now I like my next move at the time, but the computer doesn't like it. Knight f6 check. Knight f6 check. Oh dear. Jesus, this is difficult. Bishop takes. Why is that a double exclamation? I mean, this is when the computer does. I don't agree with the computer. I mean, that is the most obvious move on the board. Genius like. Okay, queen d2 is an inaccuracy, but I don't know. Takes here is best. g5. So I've got no attack here at all. So maybe penguin. Knight d5 is a blunder. And I should now play queen c2 and try to checkmate over here. Okay, but it's not quite good enough, is it? So the one thing I've learnt from this, and I'm assuming I'm losing around here. This was just like a crazy try. I mean, okay, you know, you've got to try something, yeah? Oh, come on, give us a break. It's nearly mate. I'm one move from mate here, pretty much. Okay, but anyway, my major mistake, it seems, was after knight e4 in the opening. Let's go back to the other board because it's got too much stuff going on there. And this is something I definitely remember. So I like this kind of opening of playing g4. And the one thing to remember is when the knight goes there, just play h4, Simon. Don't get psyched out by Harry. Play h4. And then play g5 next move and checkmate your opponent. Just get on with it. How did I not do that? How did I not just do it? That was silly. That was silly. I should have just gone. By the way, guys, do remember, I'm streaming quite a lot, as you can see. Thank you anyone who has subscribed, resubbed, given bits. Also, Geo, thank you for supporting. And anyone else, Kato Kid. And you can see below that I'm streaming most days this week, actually. So, you know, I'm going to try to do it a bit more. And if you want to support me and subscribe to the channel, I try to do lots of different things. So this is a bit of Blitz. I'll do a lesson next time. You know, I'll be honest, I'm not one of the best chess players in the world, but I'm still a Grandmaster and still understand how to play chess. And yeah, this is a learning moment. I missed h4. This is like a once in a lifetime moment. How did I miss h4? Oh dear. Thank you. If you need to go to bed, I understand. I do understand. It's quite late here as well. Don't get me wrong. What will I do the lesson about? I might do a lesson tomorrow, actually. I don't know what I'll do the lesson about. Something bloody good, which will help you become world champion in a year, probably. You know, my lesson tomorrow will be like unbelievably good. All those times are in GMT, so they might confuse you. I don't even know what time it is around the world at the moment. They put the clocks back and forwards. Jordy Bishop, thank you for subscribing. That's very kind of you. And the computer says no. In that last game, the computer says no. It really did say no, didn't it? And one thing is for sure, look, we are having some interesting games. So I need to win my next 3 to keep on track. And we'll see how we get on now. But let's have a look at the tournament score, see who's leading at the moment. So there are a couple of people at the top there on 6.5, and Hikaru has fought back to 6 points. So we keep going down, and Gadakamski's on 5.5. I would have been on 5 had I won that one, but it's just so many. Look, I would have been on the same score as Grizchuk had I managed to win that last game. Grizchuk having a disastrous tournament, but it's so tough. He was world blitz champion, Grizchuk, and he's in 28th place. But that's how hard this tournament is. This is probably the hardest blitz tournament ever in the world, and I think that's, I don't think I'm exaggerating now. I think this is the strongest ever blitz tournament. So I will try to continue to the end. It's getting near midnight here at the moment, but we'll keep going for a little bit, and I want to try to get 3 out of 3 now. This is what we're gonna aim for, yeah. Try to go for 3 out of 3, and the next round should be starting any second. And like I say, thank you for everyone who has subscribed, and that is a great way to help this stream, and try to join in some of the other streams as well as we go along. And I'm going to keep playing attacking chess as we go on, so no positional stuff unless I have to. We're going to come with the attacking chess, like that last game. But I can't forget to play h4. How could I forget? Harry, the h-pawn, is never going to forgive me. So here's a nice picture of Harry. If you don't know who Harry is, there's a picture of me pushing Harry. You've probably seen that before. Pushing Harry Potter up the board. Okay, we're in. We're in with a game. So I'm playing Demonax. Thank you, Loose Cannon, for subscribing. And I think we're going to go for another Dutch. We're going. Oh no, he's gone for the French. He's tricked me. Okay, well let's play a. Oh no, come on, you scumbag! I hate it when people play the exchange French. Okay, we'll try to make it interesting with some pinnage that's going on. And okay, I've got a nice pin. So it's going to be hard to attack here, guys, because it's the exchange French. But when you're black, as I mentioned earlier on, you can't always get what you want. It's your opponent who can often change, decide what kind of position to go for. So I'm thinking now, what if I try to make it a bit more exciting by playing some move like this, and just trying to change the pawn structure, complicate the position, try to know. Yeah, I the exchange French. I mean, that is not fun, is it? He's gone and tried to. He's swapping them off. That's not cricket. Okay, but anyway, let's just develop, and I will try to get an attack at some point. So don't worry, we're going to attack. We will attack. We will attack. Don't worry. And I'm going for this one. I'm going to keep that bishop on that diagonal. Okay, let's go queen d6, get out of the pin. And now I want to go rook e8 and put my knight on e4. This is kind of... Oh, can I go bishop takes h3? Or can I go queen g3? What the hell? No, I don't think it works. Not yet. Not yet. So there are ideas. My queen coming here. Okay, so he's trying to block things up with this. So now we come in. But I do also have bishop takes f2 here. Bishop f2, king takes, check, king moves, bishop f3, bishop takes, knight takes hit, g5, and he takes here. So this one first seems superior. He wants to play knight here. So what if I now go queen f4, attacking the bishop? If I go rook here, knight here. So this one is the most aggressive move. So my pieces are getting quite near to his king. So we'll try this one. We're trying to make it as interesting as we can. He might be able to take here though. Then I take here. He takes here. I take here. He takes here. Okay, well he doesn't want any of that. He's not interested in any of that. Now can I sack my queen? Why am I going so mad in this game? Okay, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's possible, you know. I'm not even looking at swapping the queens off. He's really desperate to make this game as dull as he can, isn't he? Oh, my monitors are saying they're switching off. Don't do that. Okay, I can't see now. Thank you. All right. What did I say I was going to do here? Sack my queen. Nah, it doesn't work, does it? Okay, we'll go for this. But I don't know. He's defending. He's defending well, actually. Let's give him some credit. He is defending well. Here, back here again. Yeah. He's blocked my bishop. And my attack has not worked yet, but I've still got some pieces near his king. I'd like to get my rook in next. Bring that one in. If he went g4 in one position, I was just going to go bishop takes g4 and sack a piece there. You know me. I'm not going to mess about. We're just going to try to sack a piece and win like that. No point messing about. Do I even bring this one in and try to use my f pawn? This is another idea. I could have maybe taken on f2. I'm thinking now that earlier on, rather than going knight e4, I had a tactic bishop takes f2. Frankie Don, thank you for subscribing. Very kind. That's what I want you guys to do. I'd love to have sacked my queen there as well, but that doesn't work. It's only one check, and he can come to h2 at some point. Okay, so I have to take here. And this looks very risky for him now. Now, I don't need to rush into taking that one. Let's control the file first. Even though he can go bishop h2 now. Put my other rook here. If I have to play positional chess, then I will, of course. Sometimes this is life. And my queen now pressurizing this one. I'm not falling for this mistake again, so I'm just putting my pawn on h5. And the reason is my king always has a square. More than trying to attack. And okay, so he's trying to retreat now, and he wants to play f3, I feel, but we will allow that, and we'll try to get bishop c7 in. Got to move a bit quicker. So f3. Do I put my knight on g5? Yes, because here I'm threatening knight takes h3. So we're still getting some tactics going, and my knight can come to e6. And I have a little bit of pressure in the position, I think, now. And here, what if I take with a bishop? Well, he goes queen takes. That keeps him on the board. So this is a better way to try and play and keep my central pawns moving. But it could come down to a blitz finish. My opponent's playing very well. Very, very well. I mean, he could have fallen for many tricks in this game. And he hasn't fallen for any of my tricks. But I've got two central pawns. So it's probably going to have to be a bit more positional now. You can't win every game by, you know, checkmating on move whatever. You sometimes have to play positional. It's life, isn't it? You can't always get what you want. Rolling stones. I'm not swapping the queens off though. No way, man. You're not having it. This guy's desperate to get the queens off. Okay, well now I can think about it because my pawn comes in. I think we're going to have to play positional now, but he wants to take that pawn. Okay, we'll try again. This one, yeah. Bishop at g3 was interesting. Okay, let's use these guys. Oh, my time is also bad. So I'm just trying to force through in the center, as you can probably gather at this moment in time. And obviously the game has taken a much more positional maneuvering stage. But he hasn't got any pawn breaks. This is one thing I'm trying to stop. So I'm trying to make progress whilst stopping pawn breaks. He can't play g3. I've stopped that one. He can't play c4. If he takes here, I will come in. So I'm just going to try to make as much space on every area of the board I can. Okay, now I'm very happy. These pawns are going to be quite dangerous. First of all, let's just use them. Let's use those pawns. My e pawn particularly is very good. This guy here. We don't want to draw, of course, clearly. Okay, so let's... He's found a way in. Oh, that's annoying. Ah! He won a very cheeky pawn there, didn't he? But my pawns should be very strong still. I mean, this is the problem he has. My pawns are very strong still. Look at them, they're just coming through the middle. And let's check, pushes the king away, and I come into f2, game over. That is game over, I think. Yeah, there we go, okay. If we have to play the ending, if we're forced into it, then we have to do it. Oh, okay, there you go. There's a lesson in the French exchange. If you play the French exchange against me, you're going to suffer, because you should not be playing the French exchange. El Hatipo, I'll see you later. I know lots of people are going to sleep now. I'm also very tempted to go sleep, but we can. I'll go to sleep as soon as I lose another game. I think that's fair, because if I win the next two, I get my score of 7 points. It's a very good score, so we'll try to do that. And it's nice to beat someone who plays like the Exchange French. Let's have a little look at the game with the new feature of the computer. There's only 2 games left now. There's only 2 games left here. So we will have a look at that. And I think I was always alright there. Maybe at the end I played some mistakes. It maybe wasn't the most accurate game. The computer's probably going to think I'm an idiot. We'll see what the computer says. So, how do we get this on? Here we go. We'll put it on computer. And, yeah, I mean, it's not going to be the most accurate game. Let's just put it that way. What do we reckon my accuracy will be? 70%? 90%? You know, I'll take that. 90% is pretty good. Oh, Captain Bunratty, you are in the chat. Hello there. Hello, Jerry. How you doing, Jerry? My good friend Jerry from Ireland, who runs the Bunratty chess tournament. It's a bit... I hope you're having a nice beer, Jerry, while you're watching this. You should be having a beer. Okay, so let's go through the moves. So it's a long game, so we're not going to look at everything. I'm just going to go through it quite quickly and look where it gets interesting around here. I think this was a good idea, yeah, because I got some kind of attack. And this is all good. I'm playing good moves. And now knight e4 was best. So the other thing I was thinking about playing here was to take on f2 straight away. So I was thinking here, if I go bishop takes f2 check, king takes, knight here check, king here, and then go bishop takes f3. But I thought he could go bishop takes, knight takes here, and then take here. And I thought this position was probably about even. This is why I did not play this variation. So instead, knight e4 did look good. Bishop h4. And maybe my next move, maybe I have something very strong here. What move did I miss here? I missed, oh, bishop c7. So here I should swap ideas. I was so much looking at taking on f2, because that's where most of my pieces are aiming, this square, that I forgot there's another plan here, and this is one of Fiona's main ideas, bishop c7, when you actually just try to checkmate on this square. And that would be very good. I can take the knight and check and go there. And okay, I mean, the game went on, and later on, bishop e3, I could have actually just taken on f3 and finished the game straight away, couldn't I? But I was a bit short of time here, so I was playing kind of instantaneous. And I'm always a little bit better. At the end, well, even when he wins a pawn, as we see by the bar, he's still -2 because my pawn and my king are so good. My e-pawn, the extra pawn doesn't mean anything. And this move was now bad because e2 and I win. But I think he's already lost here because my king is coming in to the position like this somehow. So it's okay. So, I mean, maybe not the most exciting tactical game, but it still had its moments, as most games do, even if they're not tactical affairs. So the scoreboards at the moment, and there's 2 games to go. If I lose the next one, I probably will go to bed, because my idea is to get 2 out of 2, and we all need our sleep. We've done 8 interesting games so far, and I'm going to try and come with some more tactical games. Hopefully I'll get white in the next round that I can attack. So let's have a look what is happening at the top then. So there's 3 people. I don't recognise these people. You've got the Dreamist. Hello, Morpheus. Good to see you, man. And hello to everyone else. Hello to everyone who's been here throughout the stream as well. It's good to have. Okay, we've got another game. So we've got a very tough game now. And this is... Okay, let's get rid of that board. But we have the black pieces. As again, I mean, 2 blacks in a row. That's not very fair. But we might get a Dutch. Now, if I get a Dutch, I can beat anyone. Where's this country? This is Thailand. Okay, so we're going to go for a Dutch. And we're going to try the same kind of lines which we had before. And we're going to go for the same kind of attack. So some kind of d6 and e5 later on. My opponent only an FM. But he's got a very high rating, 2752. And it's funny that some players, they don't... It's weird. They're only FMs for etc. But it's probably because they don't play many tournaments. And they would be a lot stronger if they played more. So I'm going for this move now. So I could play... Let's just play it now. I mean, you've seen the way I play these positions. I go e5. And again, I'm doing my chessable course on this if you want to learn more about the way I play these positions. And I try to then get the queen over to h5. So this move kind of helps me because my queen wants to travel here and I want to play f4 and I want to checkmate. And you've seen me do this against this very strong Peruvian player. I do play the Leningrad as well. Sometimes I'm still trying to learn it. I know this opening a lot better. So that's why I stick with it in Blitz. I mean, you know, I'm probably maybe the world's leading expert. I think it's fair to say. And again, I'm going for the same idea. And my threat now is f4 and bishop takes h3. His knight is looking very silly. I might have my knight coming in. I might have my bishop trying to attack here. But f4 is my main move here. I actually beat Arkady Naiditch in this line. Okay, so he's played here, but he's opened up this diagonal. So I think it would be rude if I did not take advantage of that by coming in with a check. Or is the threat stronger than execution is the other idea. e4 is a natural move. Let's just play... Do I want his king here or here? Where do I want it? Let's give him a check. I mean, Patzer sees a check. Why not? And e3 now played. And now e4 looks very normal. But I've got knight here as well, going really, really all in for the attack. His rook here is a bit loose at the same time. So knight e4 is another idea. Very interesting position here. Knight c6 developing a piece. Another very natural move. But I think e4 is a good positional move. Because I kill his bishop. And his bishop is now stuck behind the pawn. And I have control maybe of these 2 squares. So Okay, so let's develop normally. Probably slightly better for black here. I don't want him going b4, so we have to control that square. And I want to develop my last piece and play like this. Okay, his knight is coming in here. Alright, we won't worry about that at the moment. Or over there, okay. But I have to admit, my tack's dwindled down, which I'm a little bit annoyed about. I think I'm going to come back with my queen. My queen has lost its purpose over there. And I'm going to try to use Harry, because whenever I've pushed Harry, he's done a fantastic job, hasn't he? So we're going to now push Harry. I can also go a4 and try to take this pawn by hitting the base of his pawn structure. If this pawn moves, I take on c4. So this a4 move is also a good idea, but he will go b4. Okay, so he's defending so he can move his bishop to this square. This is his idea. So I mean, I've got to play h4, sorry. I mean, a4 might be a better move, but I've got to play h4. Okay, but I've got to bear in mind he might take here and take on c. Okay, so we'll defend this one. I don't want him taking here. Queen takes, knight takes c7. And I'm going to play h4 next, maybe. Knight h3 to come into g5 is a good square for him. So, okay, so we'll push on. We have to. I mean, you have to keep going. Knight g4 was the other option I could have played. And now he's re-centralizing his pieces. So, I think we should open him up. And then this one is very interesting as well. So, let's do it. Okay, we're going to go here and try it. Well, I'm just going to come for his king. It's getting that time of the night where nothing else really matters. You just got to go for the king. You know, if it works, it works. Harry's done his job. He's weakened g3. We've got to go for the attack and just plod on. So come on, Harry. Try to take this little guy down. Down. I mean, the other thing I can do, I can increase the pressure with my queen at the same time. Maybe knight h4. Okay, so this is the move I expected when it's going to get very complex because I'm attacking on the king side, but he's got ideas such as this coming in, which is quite scary, I have to admit. I'm going to just take this one off. Knight g5 does scare me. Why did I play it then? Okay, I'm happy he did that because now I get a chance to pin that knight down. I think he should have played knight g5, threatening queen h7 checkmate there. That would have been a lot stronger. This move is just very, very messy. He has to move his queen, I feel. And then I got rook coming here. So of course he has moved his queen. His knight wants to come in. So I got bishop takes. Oh no, bishop here is scary. Oof. He's got e4 as well. Maybe I don't like this. I think I've misplayed this a little bit. Okay, we'll try it. We'll try to keep going. And now again, knight g5 must be his best move of e4 coming. I mean, it must be. So this move is again the problem. So bishop c2 is silly. Time's getting a bit short as well. Ah. Can this cover it? Here, knight takes, knight takes. No, it doesn't. Here, he just goes here anyway, yeah? Knight takes, knight takes. God, it really is getting to that time of the night. So I have to play this and play some horrendous retreating move. Could be on the clock. But then f4's weak. So I don't know. I just don't know, guys. I don't know what you think of the position. It's a mess, I feel, is the correct thing to say about it. Complete mess. Knight g3 is really the move I want to play. Because I feel then my queen might find some way in. Or I can get... Okay, so I have got a chance to play it now. Let's do it. Let's do it quickly. And try to get my knight here. Now, can we play it anyway, even though my piece is attacked? It's probably a little bit over the top. I'm going to do it. Let's do it. Because this king's weak. So it's interesting. And my queen can come into the attack. Queen e4 is my plan. This is why he's thinking a lot. My queen comes in with a big check and my rook comes over. So it's a big attack brewing. So he's gone here. And that's confused me. Whoops. Okay, just trying to keep my cool, as always. There we go. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. We're there. We're 1 away. 6 out of 9. Boom. Hey, Aldo. You've just joined in. We're on round 9. So that's a nice little result. I've had some good games. The Dutch has been going well. That game was a mess. I think I came up with some nice little tactics at the end. I'm on 6 out of 9, which is a very good score, considering every player is very strong. Hope you're doing right, Aldo. And if I win the next one, I get to my score of 7 out of 10. So the next one is key. And the Dutch is doing well. So come on, get in there. Some nice attacking chess coming in. So let's have a look at that one on the computer, as we've been doing. And there's only one game to go. And then finally sleep can come. And the fight. Okay, so that was interesting. So let's turn you on, computer. Where is the computer? Where's, oh no, we don't want to do that. Why's the computer gone away? Analysis, that's what we want. So we're going to do what we're doing. Oh, this is different analysis now. Why is that different analysis? That's really... I know. What are you doing now? Where are you going now? Okay, well, I guess we can look at it like this. It's a bit different analysis than we have been looking at. Why is that changed then? That's really peculiar. I don't know. Let's go back here and see if we can get our normal analysis. No, that didn't work. So, oh, we can use some kind of computer. I'm not that bothered. Oh, here we go. That's the screen we want. And I'm sure I was worse in that game. And again, I think the accuracy is going to be quite low here. I'm going for like 60% or something accuracy. Because when you get those messy positions, it's really hard to know what is going on. And 70%, so it's not too bad. So I basically confused my opponent more than I got confused. Which is okay. So we're going to go through the moves, and I think the opening was all okay. Around here you can see the opening has given me a better position. This is why the Dutch is a very good opening. Would I play Hikaru next, Nakamura next? That would be good. Yeah, that would be good. We'll take Hikaru down, and now I get the attack in, and maybe this e4 was a mistake here, so I should probably go knight g4. Knight g4 is a much better move, yeah? Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I played a bit too passive there, knight g4. But let's just go a little bit further down the line. I still think I'm doing... It says it's equal here, but I kind of prefer my position because his pieces are very bad over there. But the interesting moment came a little bit later on when I played this move, which the computer doesn't like. But this did actually help me start the attack, yeah? Because the h-pawn comes to try and weaken g3. So this is what happens. And again, the computer doesn't like this move, but, well, it worked quite well in the game. Oh, it says this move is horrible. Wow. that's a blunder. I thought it was an okay move. And now, what could he have played here then? What was his move? Knight takes e6, and then what move? And then g4. Is that really that good? It doesn't that good for him. Okay, I don't think it's that bad. And that's a blunder as well. What the hell is this game? But you know what? This is his one moment. If he plays knight g4 now, I think he's doing very well. As the computer says, knight g5 was best. But as we went on, it got very complex. And I think the move that was very good, which I liked, it didn't like this move. +5. What the hell? What a weird... This was a really weird game. Loads of blunders, but it was immensely... Oh, look at that. At least I get a double expand for the first time. For the first time. For the first time ever, I get a double expand. So, okay, so it doesn't matter. I did loads of blunders, but I did an excellent, brilliant move. A brilliant move. That's my first brilliant move of the tournament. Woohoo! Okay, we're in with the last game. And this is the one where we can... If I win this, I've had a good tournament. We're playing Blue Wizard from America. And... we are going to go for, I don't know, just some developing opening, I feel. Makes sense. Let's take that one off. And play a normal move. Unfortunately, I think it feels like my opponent might know the theory here, and I don't. So let's develop and pin him. So if I win this, I get to 7 out of 10. That is a good score. I'm happy with that score. It's a very decent score in this field, so that's what we're going for. A win here. The last game, it will be... I'm still on a plus score, so it's okay, but a win will be really a good tournament. My pieces are developed quicker than my opponents. Now, can I take there, or can I even take here? We've got to think of the tactics already. Take on f7, takes, take king e7. Doesn't work, so I'll just keep the pin for now. If he goes g5, he goes g5. Okay. Now, taking here again looks natural. Taking here looks natural. Now, I'm going to take that knight off because it makes the position a bit more dynamic. I give him the g file to attack, but he won't be able to castle that way now. So his king is my target of call. And the next thing I want to do is get a rook to d1, so I can try to come in on the open d file here. At the same time, create a threat. So I'm going to open the position up, because by opening the position up, I get my rook to this square. So let's do it. And now g6 is looking very tempting. Do I have knight here? That would be a fantastically brilliant move if it works, but it would be a load of rubbish if it does not work. It's one of those moves where you think, oh, it could be brilliant, it could be... Okay, knight here. Takes, bishop takes. Don't see the point of it. Queen here, takes, check, king here. I can't see them working, so I'm just going to have to retreat the bishop for now. And he wants the castle, clearly. Okay. It's the kind of position where I want to force some kind of attack. Okay, I'm just going to go for this. It's the last game. So, I mean, why not? I mean, it might be rubbish, but we're going to try. We're going to try to force the attack. And the idea is that was a good defensive piece, and we want to try to finish. We want to try to finish in style, don't we? So let's try. King takes might be... I mean, it might just be a rubbish move, don't get me wrong, but we can... My light squares are very good. You know, my light squares are very good. Now, that is a move I kind of half feared. But this could be clever. If I can win there, I get great action on the light squares. His dark square bishop's not good. Maybe that was a bit too much, you know. Surprise, surprise. It wouldn't be that much of a surprise, would it, if it's a bit too much? Okay. Do I have enough play? Not sure. Not sure. Maybe not. That was a very clever decision what my opponent played, taking with the king. And had I seen that, I must admit, I probably wouldn't have gone for the sacrifice. Because with c6 coming, I suppose I have queen there then. It's not looking excellent for me, but I don't want him grabbing another pawn. I don't know, some compensation, some. Maybe not enough. There must have been something else there. I like Tayyip's idea of bishop a4. I was thinking of that as well. Bishop a4 was an interesting idea. The way I played it was certainly not the correct way to do it, was it? Okay, anyway. Well, I think I'm going to have to move my bishop out of dodge at some point. Knight a4, queen d6. And this is now starting to look very bad for me. Very, very bad. He's trying to force the issue as well. Okay. Have to go somewhere. Maybe this one. Keeps some pieces on the board. He's very quick as well, isn't he? This guy's turbocharged. Alright, if I can move my knight to f5, that's not too bad. Okay, let's just do that. Move my knight there. So that's going to take quite a long time, though. I don't know about drawer. She's got the extra rook here, but I'm very happy he's allowed my bishop to come to the square. My position has improved a lot there. I think he should have swapped one pair of rooks off and weakened my position like that. Okay, so the knight's going to go on its maneuver now. Try to get around to this square. He stopped it. He knows the right way to play. Now he's going to come for here. Jesus, that's a hard one to defend. Really, this is a horrible move to play, but kind of need to have this as an option, which I can't do now. Queen c3. I'm finding good moves for my opponent, but not for me. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign at all. Oh no, we can't swap the queens off. We've got to keep the queens on. But now he goes here. This is his idea. He really wants to swap the queens off, doesn't he? No, I don't want to swap the queens off. Got to move quicker. Oh, he stopped me doing that move as well. Okay. Quick, Simon, quick. My knight's now okay. And I might be getting my own attack coming. So this is suddenly looking a little bit more rosy, because I'm opening his king up as well. But my time is very bad, and I've just allowed that one to come in. But then I take there, yeah? Okay, we'll keep going forwards. And now any result is possible, because his king is really weak all of a sudden. f4 queen there is very interesting. Let's go for it. I like the flash moves. We'll go for a flash move. Why not? Oh shit, has he got queen here check? Oh Jesus, he has. Fuck. Weird. So queen g6 check was his idea in that last line. Queen c5 was a bad move. It was too flash. I didn't need to play such a flash move there. Anything's possible here though. Don't get me wrong. Whoa. I assume that wasn't possible because I have at least a draw. At least a draw. Win. This is a win, surely. Yeah, just go queen here. Yes, queen here and queen here. Way! Blue wizards. And that was very nice of him. He actually said good game after the game. You hardly ever get that. Good game, yeah, get in there, son. He actually said good game. That's nice of him. Thanks for saying good game. That's not bad. So I finished on 7 out of 10. That's all right. Well, that was a very interesting game. I don't know about, you know, that was a bit of a hack attack. He came at me, I came at him. You know, whoever got there first, and I suddenly got this play over on the queen side. I don't think it's a very good game. It was an interesting game. It was more like a crazy Tau-like game, that one. Now, it is actually now nearly 12:30, half past midnight over here. I've got a lot of work to do tomorrow, so I'm going to round the stream up soon. You guys have been fantastic today, so I'd like to thank everyone who's stuck here throughout the stream. Thank you so much. You've been brilliant for the support. And if you do want to support me more, come to the streams below. Do please subscribe as well. But subscribe to the channel. You can donate. Any subscribing, donate, throwing bits around is great. But yeah, I got +3, I think, perpetual stalemate actually. +3. Not even +2, +3. So there you go. And apparently got more points than Hikaru, which is always fun. Was it +4? I don't know. It's plus something. I won some games, yeah. So it was all right. But yeah, please, if you want to support me and if you want to show your thanks, obviously it's nice to get a bit of money in return. So subscribe here, and I'll put this up on YouTube. This one. And it was a lot of fun. We can maybe, before we go, just have a look at the results and see where we finished. I'm not going to wait for the last games to go, but let's see where I am at the moment. Remember, there was at the start of this 400 players, so a lot of people have come out. So I got 7 points out of 10. So actually, look, I've done very well because I'm up here in this group of people, and I'm in 36th place there. This is on tie break, and I've come above. Let's see some of the names I've come above. Loads of GMs. Eric Hansen. I've got more points than Eric Hansen. That's pretty cool. I got more points. Just remember that. I got more points than Hikaru. I got more points than Hikaru. Woohoo! So Hikaru only got 6 out of 10. I got more than Hikaru. Oh man, that feels good. That feels good. I got more than Hikaru. So, and look, all these GMs below me. So it was a solid finish. 7 out of 10 was equal, maybe around equal 20th. So I can be very happy with that. I'll put this up on YouTube tomorrow, and obviously Hikaru's he's got cheated somewhere along the line, something like that, and he'd normally do much better, but he's probably still celebrating from being American champion, so you've got to give the guy a break. So good night everyone, thank you for tuning in. It's been fun, and thank you everyone specifically, I think that's the right word, who's subscribed to the channel, and thank you for anyone who's donated chips. Any little bit does count. And remember, if you want to see more, then have a look at the stream schedule below. I'll probably do a lesson of some sort tomorrow. And Grishchuk didn't win the tournament. The winner of the tournament seems to be this guy. And who is that guy? So let's just have a look. The winner of the tournament is Sam Sevion, who I'm sure most of you are aware of. So well done to Sam, who's won the tournament. Cheers. Good night, everyone. Thanks a lot. Some interesting chess played. Check out my YouTube channel as well. I'm out of here now. Cheers. Goodbye.